Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda, and it's almost my birthday, so it's time to look at my 50 before 50 plan, see where things are, and what needs to be done for the next 2 years. I am turning 48 years old on June 11th. Right now, as I'm filming this, it is the 6th of June. As you're watching this, it is definitely later than that. I don't know when it is because I'm moving, as I continue to say. Now, this is not going to look a lot different than it did in May because I've only had 6 days of June to read. So I don't know that I've finished anything on this list, but we're going to go ahead and look through my 50 before 50. We're going to talk about the yearly stats and see how things have changed from last year. I did go through a few of these and add new books that had been released since I had done this because some of these people are actively writing and they're writing a lot. So let's look at it. Okay, I'm still caught up with both of the Isabella Maldonado books. So Agent Guerrera and Agent Vega are both caught up. I have one book left for Black Dagger Brotherhood. That just gets me caught up. She's not done with the series. I'm still caught up with the Bromance Book Club. She's not put out a new book for this series in almost 2 years, I think. So somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think she's done, but it's been a minute. I have not read any more from Chew or Children of Time, which I have one book left. Yes, it's on my TBR. And yes, it's taken me a long time to finish. Last month I read a Discworld, but I haven't read any. I am putting this on my Herkyed list. You'll see how that's going to work for the hardest reading challenge, but it is going to help me out to get rid of some more books from this list. Dresden Files, not read any. Earth Divers, I also think there's a new Earth Divers out that I haven't added to the list, even though I think I went back and checked and it's not quite out yet, but it's coming out soon. The Expanse series, I think is done. I just have to get them all read. And most of them are novellas, so I just have to read through them. I'm still caught up with Finley Donovan. This one and the Agent Vega and Guerrera are easy to do if I read the books as soon as they come out. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I know there's a new Finley Donovan that's going to come out in 2026. She's already announced the cover. Maybe it's late 25. I don't know, but there is one coming out, the next one. Flavia DeLuce, I'm moving right along in this one, even though it's a new one that I added to my list. Also, it's finished. I'm pretty sure it's finished, so I just have to finish up these books. We're still waiting for this last one to come out, so I'm caught up technically until the last book comes out. I'm caught up with The Glass Immortals. I don't know if he's writing anymore. I need to go back and check that out. Grant County, I have one book left and then it's done. There's no more coming out here. I'm caught up with Heartstopper and I know there is one more book that's coming out. She said in the last one that she had one more book to do. Her Royal Spyness, I think she's still writing these. So I'm not sure how long that'll take, but she's still writing these books. Immortals After Dark. I do know that Cressley Cole is still writing these. However, she's been taking a really long time in between books, so I'm not expecting one to come out soon. Also, now that we're getting close to my 50th birthday, well, I say close, we have 2 years, but now that we're getting closer, I want to clarify that when I say 50 before 50, I need to be caught up by my 50th birthday. So if someone is still writing a series, that's fine. I just need to be caught up with it by the time I turn 50. So that is the plan. So most of these that I'm caught up with right now, I'm going to try to stay on top of and read the next book as soon as it comes out, as much as I can. The In Death series, I am almost caught back up with it, and I do have the next book already pre-ordered and ready to go. So hopefully I can stay on top of this one. Lady Hardcastle, I have one book left, and then I think I might be done, but I need to go look and see if she's still writing. I hope that she's still writing, but I have one left to catch up. I'm all caught up with Lady Sherlock, so I will be waiting on new releases to come out and reading those. I still have a long way to go in the Lexi Blake catalog, but I'm at least more than halfway done, which is nice. I still have 2 books left in Lightbringer, and then this series is complete. So I just have to finish up those last 2. I really like this series, so I need to just get to it. Same thing with Lords of the Underworld, except I think she's still writing. That I've read this one. I was like, wait, I've read The Phantom. Okay, so I only have one book left for Lords of the Underworld, and then I know she's still writing. I just don't know if she's still writing Lords of the Underworld books. So I will go back and check and see. Maisie Dobbs, I still have a long way to go, and I think she's still writing. I'm caught up with the Mercenary Librarians. It's been years since they've put out another book, so I might be done with this one as well. Mistborn, I'm so close. There's only 3 left, and then I'm finished. There's no more Mistborn books as of right now. And really, I only have 1 book. I have The Secret History, which is a novella. Then I have the book, The Lost Metal, and then the 11th Metal is a short story. So I have 1 book, really, that I need to just get done. I know I'm going to like it, and there's part of me that loves Wax and Wayne so much that I don't want to finish it. Anyway, Murderbot Diaries. 2 more. No, I read this one. Wow. Okay, 1 more Murderbot. I didn't think I had read any since the last time I updated, so I didn't even go through my list and mark things off. But I know that she's still writing Murderbots, so hopefully more will come out because I love it. All right, Powder Mage. Still reading through these. I don't think any more is coming out. I think I just have to catch up. Psy Changeling, I'm pretty sure she's still writing, so I need to find out if any more have come out, but I don't think so. The last time I checked, we were caught up. Raven Shadow, just have to finish these and then we're done. Red Rising, same thing. It's done. I just have to finish. Saga. I'm not sure if Saga is done or not, but I'm going to knock a lot of these out during my move. So in July, the first check-in that I do in July, there's going to be a lot of these sagas gone. Do y'all hear me saying that? There will be a lot of these gone. Spy Family. I had to add 3 more books, maybe 4 more books onto this list. Spy Family people are really putting out the books is all I'm saying. So that really increased my number of graphic novels. Stormlight Archives. I know that these 3 books are really large, and I know he's not finished either, but I'm going to get caught up and wait for the new book to come out, and then I can just read the new one every time a new one comes out. Supernatural Investigations, I'm all caught up as well, but I think he's still writing, so we'll see. 4 more for Taylor Jackson, and then I think there's still more coming out. So this one will just be caught up, not finished. The Rhyria Chronicles, this is it. This is all of them. I just have to finish them. Veronica Speedwell, I hope so much that this is always a caught up and never a finished series. So I'm going to catch up, and then I just need her to keep going so that every time a new one comes out, I can read it. But I have 1 left. Okay, so this is what the numbers look like. The graphic novels did not change. As y'all saw, I didn't mark anything off. However, the books did. I had 2 books that I had read and didn't even know it. So that's down to 177, and the other one is down to 68. Okay, so this is this year from July 2024 to June of 25. This is the year before when I first started tracking in this way. And so last year I had 272 novels to go and 72 graphic novels. This year I have 177 novels and 68 graphic novels. Y'all, I went up and down on these graphic novels so many times. I went from 72 up to 77, then 74, and consistently went down a little. And then we've jumped back up because of those extra Spy Families. So for graphic novels, I have only finished 4 this year. So -4 over the whole year from 24 to 25. However, for the novels, I finished 89 from from the previous year. This year I finished 95. So that's really good. And if I consistently stay there, so if my numbers, I know my numbers are going to go up and or down, but if I've got 2 years. So let's say I have to read half of these books, right? Well, half of 177 is like 88, right? Somewhere around there, which is less than I have read the last 2 years in my novels. So if I continue the way I have been doing, I thought this last year was not great, and apparently it really was, except for the graphic novels. So I'm going to buckle down on the graphic novels, but I only need to read 34 of those for this year, and then I'll have 34-ish for the last year. But I want to account for extra ones coming in, so I think I want to set those goals at maybe I'll try again next year to do what I did this year and set my goal at 95 for this year. And I definitely want to read more than 4. So I think I'm going to set mine at 30, 35 maybe. We'll say 35 since that's really close to half. So I'm going to set my goal. I'm actually going to put it here in a different color, but I'm going to hope that I can get to 95. Let's make it the same color as the things over here. And then I want to get to 35. And we'll do that same color. Okay, so those are my goals for 25 and 26. And then I've just got 26 to 27. Okay, it's fine. I'm not freaking out. You are. Okay, anyway, these are all the ones back here at the back that I have done that are finished. So I'm very proud of how this has gone so far. I would like to take a part of my spreadsheet. I've been working on a series spreadsheet, and I'm going to take part of that and make it a 50 before 50, because for these that I'm caught up on, I really want to make sure that I stay caught up on them and not fall behind because they put out books and I don't pay attention to it. So those are the plans for next year, and that's what happened this year in my 50 before 50 challenge. I know that a few of you have these same kind of challenges, whether it's 40 before 40 or whatever it is that you're trying to do, and I would love to hear about how that's going for you. I am feeling very good about this, a lot more than I was before I started filming, because I was very worried that the numbers were going to be like astronomical and insurmountable, and they're actually really good. So I'm going to continue the way I have been doing with a little bit more focus on the 50 before 50 books, especially the ones that I have a lot to read in, because I don't want to get to the end and have nothing but like Discworld and Lexi Blake left. So I want to try to spread those out a little bit more in the other things that I'm reading. So that is it, though, for this check-in and for this year of 50 before 50. Hopefully next year I will not be moving during the month of June, and it'll be a normal reading month, because I feel like we kind of got slighted, but that's okay. That just means July is going to have a larger gap, because I'm kind of going to have June and July to be reading that. So that is it. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.